Whoa, we are live. We're back again. I won't even talk about the game that I watched, but we are here to talk about Manchester United Europa League tie against Granada. It's finished 2-0. I think it was 1-0 at half-time. 31st minute goal from Marcus Rashford, and then they finished off with a penalty from Bruno Fernandes. How did Man United play?
First half, it started off with moving the ball quite slow. So, after watching Bayern yesterday and then seeing United today, it's a bit of a sleep fest at first, to be fair. I was a bit tired watching them. But once we got that goal, what happened is the game was very sluggish. And then all of a sudden, the actual commentators were watching a replay of something that just happened. And then all of a sudden, Rashford had already put the ball in the net. That's how much they were concentrated on the game. They totally missed out the goal live and had to go to replay to see the long ball through from Lindelof straight onto Rashford's foot, who made a great bending run in between the two strikers. Got through right on goal, right in the middle. Took a perfect touch as well, right in his stride, and slotted it home. And it was just nice for Rashford to get his goal, especially after all the injury kind of problems he had. And he started the game limping as well, looking like he wasn't really, feeling too comfortable. So it was nice to get that one goal ahead. And then things started opening up. So they started trying to attack with some intent, started to pressure us even more. And it just opened things up a bit more. But then nothing much really happened for the rest of the first half. Second half, manager went and he did a nice little swap, to be honest. He put James out on the left, Rashford up top, and he put Greenwood out on the right. And straight away, Bruno did a little 1-2 with James, took the ball past the fullback, and he tried to clean him out. He tried to clean James out, but he cleaned himself out. So he's cleaned himself out. And he's had to come off injured. So that was for that. And so things were open. It was end to end. They were causing a lot of trouble, but without really getting any end product. Not really anything happening there. And then all of a sudden, the ball's in the box. Last 2 minutes, Bruno goes down, and I'm wondering what's happened. And then the referee pointed to the spot. I'm like, great, amazing. And I look at the replay.
So was it a pen?
Well, it looks like he's kind of touched him in the face. I need to see it again, really. But I just thought, great, it's a pen. I'll take it. 2 goals away from home. Let's take it.
Of course.
I'm happy with that. So, we come away 2-0 victory. 2 of my goal scorers that I said would scored. Okay, it wasn't 3-0, but, Bruno and Rashford. It was just Greenwood the missing one. So I'm quite happy with my prediction. 2-0. Not bad.
So what was the problem at first when you were saying that the game was pretty boring? Was it the lack of structure? Were they no real intent? Were they a bit shaky at the start?
Yeah, it was one of them ones where Granada, they're looking at going on the low block again. They went on the low block, and then before you know it, it's back to the same thing. Same thing we had against Brighton in the first half, where it was quite quiet, not much going on because they were covering all the gaps. And when you don't have that way of playing, it's funny because what's fresh in my mind now is watching Bayern Munich yesterday. I was obviously they're completely different level. But what you see is they know exactly where to go, and they go with intent, with the highest intensity. Soon as someone touches the ball, the fullback's getting beyond him straight away, and he's just getting slotted in and crossing it. For us, we're taking 3 touches. Every touch, every person who gets the ball, 3 touches, then a pass. 3 touches, then a pass. You can't get anything going. You can't beat a man with any kind of quick play. And that's what we need to learn. And the only way we're going to do that is by having the manager implement a structure to the team play. Otherwise, we're just going to keep having this happen and have to depend on something special to happen from nothing. And you can't expect that every game. And that's what's annoying. It's a bit of a bore fest. We won the game 2-0. Yeah, great. But it's still not entertainment. It's not entertainment we're used to for Man United, if you get what I mean. So,
was there any worry that they might sneak a goal or get back in the game at any point?
They were kind of flattering to deceive. They had the high energy. They were trying their best. They got into good positions. but United kept cutting it out. So we were quite comfortable there. But you know, the keepers had a few to save. They hit the post with a misplaced kind of cross, which went off one of the wingers' shin, I think. So it was hitting the post on the outside anyway, so it was never going to go in. So yeah, we were quite comfortable defensively, that's for sure. And I think obviously we're going to go home now to Old Trafford and finish the job off. I'm quite sure of that, because they didn't look like they had much, to be fair, to offer. And the fact that they were saying that they came from the lower league, again, they came from the lower league and they've played so many games this season. They've done very well to get where they are. So this is pretty much their ceiling. You know what I mean? So United should really, you know, finish it off.
Did you read anything into David De Gea starting over Dean Henderson, or do you think that was more of a?
I read into it as a role reversal. So just like early on in the season, you got David De Gea playing all the games, and then Dean Henderson coming in. Now it's Dean Henderson playing all the games, and then David De Gea coming in. So that's what it looks like at the minute. That whoever gets that, it's like that, you know, that thing of whoever's playing regularly and doing well, you can't take them out now and just play the other one. It's not fair. And I think they've got that kind of agreement. They must have some kind of agreement. That's what Solskjaer was alluding to last time he was on the call. You know, the last time he was talking about this match, he was actually saying things remain private between the goalkeepers. And then that's probably what it is. If, you know, if you've had to go, he's done well while you've been away. Listen, we're not dropping him. We're going to play him. And then you're going to come in the other games, just like it was for you earlier on in the season. I think that's what's probably happened. That's what it seems like to me. And they're both happy. You know, they've played enough games between them. And they've got to understand that they're both top-level keepers. So it's not fair to have one sitting on the bench the whole season.
Yeah.
When you've got players like that. And United, I can see why they brought him in. They brought Dean Henderson in because De Gea needed someone to, you know, be right up his backside, saying, look, if you make any mistakes, I'm in. And plus, when he does get that bit older, you've got someone that comes straight in, a ready-made replacement straight away that can take over the job. So at the moment, he's kind of doing a bit part, getting used to playing for United and the pressure. And then when eventually De Gea, you know, does carry on, move on or whatever, you've got Dean Henderson to jump straight in there. So
So any standout performance tonight for United or even Granada?
To be fair, not much, to be fair. For me, I think Shaw had a solid game again. He came off because he got a yellow card. Telles came on. I like the way he was trying to, you know, feed balls forward a lot faster and get crosses in. I like that from him. So I like that was one person. There wasn't much. I'm telling you, there wasn't much of standout performers in that game. It was just one of them games where it's just kind of, it's an end to end, but it's like just not so much quality. If you get what I mean, there just wasn't enough quality for me, and I'm happy with one. But again, I'd like to see. It's like workman-like performances every week. It's with the players you've got, you don't want that. It's like Pogba kind of. He has to take a touch and he's getting smashed just before he passes the ball. He gets smashed off and everyone's getting smashed as they pass the ball. You know they're holding the ball too long when that happens. Yeah. I'm just not. I'm sure they'll be happy, but they got it. They know that they can perform a lot better, and they probably don't know how to perform. It's weird, isn't it? It's like players like that, they should know how, but it's under the manager's instructions. And if you don't have a clear instruction exactly what to do, then you don't know where the players are going to be. And that's the main thing. If you know my player is running around me, as soon as I get this ball, my fullback's coming behind me, I can just slot him in. But you just, is he coming or is he not coming? I can't play it because he might not be there. Okay, let me turn inside. Is he going to be? No, he's not there. Yeah, he is. Okay, there you go. And it's 3 seconds late. It's 3 seconds too late. Everything's too late. So it's frustrating. At the same time, you're not upset because you're winning games.
Yeah, you got the win. You got the win, which is the most important thing. We saw the return of Roberto Soldado, former Tottenham striker. Was he any danger? Was he any more of a danger than he was in the Premier League?
Not at all. He was okay.
Wow.
He did all right, but you know, you're only as good as what your supply is as well. So they didn't really. Not much was going on there for them. he had a shot wide. He had a few shots here and there, but to be fair, they didn't look too dangerous. We stopped them pretty much every time they tried to do something. We stopped them. We were the first to the header, and when a cross came in, we were first to clear the ball. We were first to pretty much everything today in terms of defensively. So pretty sound there, no problems at all. McTominay, Pogba sitting in front, doing their job, what they needed to do to cut out everything defensively wise. But like I said, just need to get more going forward. It's just, I can't say any more about it, can I? You can understand what I mean. So
yeah. So you think it's pretty smooth sailing into the second leg, and potentially the semi-final against whoever the opponent is in the next round? I think it is.
Yeah, well, I saw Ajax and Roma were
Ajax and Roma
at the time.
I think it was 2-1 in the end. I think it ended.
2-1, did it?
Yeah, I think it did.
So okay, who was ahead? Ajax.
I think it was. It was Roma. Roma won away from home against Ajax. Yeah.
Okay.
Villarreal won 1-0.
So anyway, when it comes to the second leg for us, you're looking at it, you're thinking, okay, well, we just need to start the game off, probably get another goal, and hopefully Ollie will give some of the other players, I just want to see Ahmad play. I want to see him play. He's the guy who get you standing off your seat, and that's what supporters want. Supporters want someone who's going to get you off your seat, and if he plays more, he's going to get more used to playing with the first team, and you're just going to see him play more often, and that's what we want to see. Football is all about playground skills and, making people look silly and scoring outrageous goals sometimes. It's not all about workmanlike, let me just get this, this goal and win the game. It doesn't matter as long as we got the 3 points and all that. No, we need more. We need more. Man United supporter, we need more.
It's a bit soulless that way, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Exactly.
It's not right. But...
All right. So you got the result, a 2-0 victory for Man United. Tottenham on the weekend, followed by Granada in the next leg. So you look confident.
Yeah, always confident. With Tottenham, we got to give them something back from last time, and obviously we'll look out for the starting lineup in that one. Yeah, I'll give my prediction on what I think is going to happen there before the game, and then obviously after. So not far off today. 2-0. I said 3-0. It was 2-0. Got two of the scorers right. So I'm quite close.
I got the score right. I actually got the score right. I just realised I did predict the score.
Yeah, you
so
did.
Not bad. Not bad first appearance. I said I don't think I gave a goal scorer. Did I give a goal scorer?
You didn't.
I don't think I did. I think I just gave the score because I joined in late. So yeah. So you will be joining us on Sunday before the Tottenham game as soon as the team news comes out. That should be around 3:00 time. You'll be getting the same on the following Thursday. And every Man United game that is going, we're going to have a little pre-match and post-match preview. All right. Thanks for that, Nathan.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Take care.
Bye.